My journey with breast cancer began in 2007 when I discovered a lump in my left breast. At the time of the person who I was, I just kind of let it be. And when I had my physical, my doctor said that he thought it was a cyst and that it should be checked out. And I, in my place of fear, said, let's just kind of wait and see what happens. And within a few weeks, I noticed my left nipple inverted, and I realized at that point I needed to do more, and I needed to face my fear, and I needed to look at this. And so that's when my journey began, because then I had the lumpectomy. And even though my surgeon even felt that it was a cyst, when I went to get the results of the surgery a week later, I actually went by myself thinking, I don't have to be worried about this. This is just a cyst. And his first words were, "Michael, I wish I had better news." And right there at that moment, everything stopped. And right there at that moment, everything changed. And he then said the C word. And the lab report at the time mentioned that they felt that it came from my lungs. And I remember sitting there thinking, oh my God, I have lung cancer. I'm gonna die quickly. And my surgeon sat there and said, "Michael, I talked with your GP, and we both feel that you're going to be one of those rare cases of male breast cancer." And when I heard those words, male breast cancer, the voice inside my head just started crying out like, how do men get breast cancer? Breast cancer is something that women get. I've never heard of a man getting breast cancer. And so as he's talking and I could hear his voice in the background, the voice inside my head just kept playing, how is this even possible? And little did I know at that point that my life was going to make such a dramatic turn. And I left his office and went to my GP, who wanted to see me right away. And thankfully my GP was someone who already was ahead of the game. And he sat there and said, "Michael, I've been treating you for 18 years. If it was lung cancer, we would have known something. I truly believe that you're going to be one of those rare cases of male breast cancer." And so he hooked me up with an oncologist, and the journey began. I was put on tamoxifen, and at that point in my life, I was in such denial about the fact that I had breast cancer. Part of it was, it's associated with as a woman's disease, and here I was, a man with a woman's disease. And I had no one to talk to. No one knew of any other male that was going through this. And so I had to kind of find my way through this maze of how to figure this out. And I just really at that point made the decision, I just wanted to get to that 5-year mark, tell me what I needed to do, let me get to that 5-year mark, then I can go on living. And unbeknownst to me, I was putting my life on hold by waiting for that 5-year mark. But I wasn't at a place to understand what I was choosing to do. And so I kind of did my tamoxifen, was counting the days, get me to that 5-year mark. In the midst of this, my oncologist retired, who I absolutely adored. And I was placed with another oncologist within this large network of oncologists in upstate New York.